What is going on, guys? Ninja here. Today I'll be doing the top 5 most annoying tryhard weapons in BO3 multiplayer. If you're wondering what tryhard is, it's pretty much weapons that require no skill to win, overpowered, so far over the top that there's like nearly no negatives to it, and also they're weapons that just pretty much just start to like lies almost for them, which pretty much like make it look like it's nothing. But other than that, pretty much also noobs can like rock with it very easy and annoy people's days, including pros. But for the most part, these are the weapons that you definitely want to be careful going against in matchmaking. But rather than me talking about it without any further said, let's just get into this. Coming into number 5 spot, we have the XMC. The XMC pretty much just deletes people at short to medium range. I mean, this would have been higher, but however, it sucks at long range nowadays. But however, even if it wasn't nerfed, there was something that's still like more powerful at long range. However, what makes the XMC so annoying as a try weapon is the fact that when you hit fire at short to medium range, well, you're pretty much guaranteed to kill one or a lot more people. And the undersides, well, yeah, that pretty much already guaranteed to kill a majority of the time. And the ammo and reloading time is pretty good. Don't even get me started with the fast mags and extended mags combo with it, which makes it even better. You don't even need a laser sight with this thing. That's how good the hip fire is on this thing. I would have ranked this higher, but because of its long range being not good, that's the only reason why it's at number 5. So without any further said, the XMC comes in at the number 5 spot. Coming into number 4 spot, we have the MA7. The MA7, pretty much, this thing is really good. I mean, it doesn't burn out of ammo. It's pretty much a 1 to 2 shot kill. Most of the time it's usually 1 shot. However, although it does 1 shot when you aim down the sights, but hip fire, well, takes like 3 or 4 shots to kill someone, unless you somehow get lucky. Long range pretty much is what you expect from a burst fire. However, what makes this weapon so annoying, the fact is that short to medium range, it just deletes people. You don't even need to worry about headshots. That's how powerful this thing is. But it's not the most powerful weapon, which is why it's only at number 4, because there's 3 weapons are way more powerful than this. So other than that, the MA7 comes in at the number 4 spot. Coming into number 3 spot, we have the RPK. Pretty much this weapon is just, well, what happens if you add a tryhard weapon with an LMG? Well, this is pretty much the combination, and boy is it overpowered. Pretty much the RPK is just like a 4-shot kill at like short to medium range, and like at long range it's 5-shot kill. The only real negatives this has is pretty much, well, its fire is slow and its hip fire is pretty luck based. But however, other than that, pretty much this thing's recoil is like not even that noticeable, and also this thing is pretty overpowered. Like, don't even get me started on the triple play view of how lucky I was at getting this thing, but I won't spoil it. But yeah, if you want to see gameplay of it, I suggest watching that video, because wow, that will just show how overpowered it is. But other than that, this thing is definitely one weapon you don't want to be up against in matchmaking. So overpowered that it makes the MA7 look like a baby. But anyways, I almost made this number 2, but there was just one old weapon that pretty much just destroyed this thing at penetrating people. But anyways, the RPK is at the number 3 spot. Coming into the number 2 spot, we have the 205 Brekkie. The 205 Brekkie just breaks every other shotgun like it's nothing. Pretty much, this weapon itself, well, it penetrates through walls, and you can pretty much kill, well, many people in 2 shots, like at short to medium, well, half medium range, because medium range you would take like 3 shots, but pretty much all you need this thing is just long barrel and fast mags, and you're all set to go. And not just that, but, well, if you have scavenging with it, well, you pretty much got the endless combo, if you ask me. Don't even get me started on the time where pretty much everyone on Nuketown was like in the one area, and I literally two-shot 4 guys with like a Brekkie, just 2-shot, and they're literally just aiming at me, firing, and yet like none of them even got a bullet on me, and yet I just 2-shot them pretty easy. Don't even get me started on 6 men's when they run the Brekkie, making it pretty much your game over combo strategy, which, well, if you go up against 6 men with like Brekkies, well, prepare to be spawn trapped, because this is like the spawn trap weapon. The only negative this thing has is just aiming in the sights pretty much doesn't do anything compared to the hip fire, which is way better. And also the other thing is that this weapon has low ammo. But other than that, pretty much the range is what you expect from a shotgun, but it's bloody overpowered and it penetrates very hard against people and through walls. But before we get to our number 1 spot, let's go over some few honorable mentions. The Gorgon is a try-weapon mainly because of, well, it's a 2-shot kill weapon. However, although it is a 2-shot kill weapon, but the main reason why it was not harmless because it has an extremely long reloading time, and also not just that, but its hip fire as well. You know, it almost impossible to kill people with, as well as its iron sights being, well, something you're gonna have to get used to. But other than that, pretty much there was just better weapons over it. But anyways, the Gorgon comes in at the honorable mentions. Next we have is the Marshall 16, which this thing was very overpowered, and yet it still is. I mean, of course it's very weak range, but however, this thing pretty much insta-kills at like short range, and if you know to use it correctly, it can be overpowered. Don't even get me started on dual wielding it, which is really annoying to deal with, as well as the long barrel and fast max combo with it. The only reason this didn't make a harmless is because, well, pretty much the 5 triad weapons are simply way better than this. But other than that, this weapon is still overpowered, even if it's not in the list. So anyways, the Marshalls are in the honorable mentions. Last but not least, we have the VMP. Very useful weapon, it's a triad weapon, but the main reason why it's not on the list is because it's overshadowed by plenty of the weapon that's more than just in the top 5. There are pretty much many weapons these days. This was actually also the weapon that started the try-hard meta with the Brekkie and one other weapon. But however, mainly this was the weapon that pretty much people try to get a nuke with from some like YouTube guide thing. But other than that, the VMP itself did get nerfed like a long time ago, but it's still not noticeable unless it's long range. But other than that, even when it wasn't nerfed, it still had its negatives. So anyways, the VMP comes in at the last honorable mention. Coming into number 1 spot, it's the Man-O War. What happens when you get something that's too overpowered? Well, you have the Man-O War. Seriously, this weapon just makes noobs look like gods, really, with this thing. Pretty much this thing can 3-shot people to short to medium range unless headshot then 1 less. Then pretty much long range is 5 shots, and well, you know, the headshot thing for long range. Pretty much, if you ask me, that the Man-O War is that weapon that all you need to do is run laser sighted whatever with attachment, and with the optics, well, you can have no optics or an optic. And pretty much you're already set. The only close to negative thing I can ever think of with this is just its hip fire. But otherwise, the fire rate, even though it did get nerfed, it's still try hard as hell. Don't even get me started on 6 men. Really? Just come on. I mean, this weapon just does not play fair. Don't even get me started on the stats. It says that it's strongest in class, and it doesn't even show with a max damage thing and whatever. Come on, the stats just don't matter with this thing. Not just that, but the accuracy is like very, very low. It's not even funny. Not even at long range. It's like there's not that much. And just please do not get me started on when a pro uses this weapon and makes everyone look like crap. Especially, you know, people like me that just want to play a decent game, but of course get annoyed by this weapon a lot. And mainly because of its kill time. And please do not get me started on when somebody runs laser sight with it and makes it look like as if it's an aimbotish choice. And well, if somebody's running aimbot in this thing, well, you're pretty much just saying game over already. And well, yeah, 6-man, well, we all know what 6-man is. And all around, if you're using this weapon, well, please prepare yourself to be hated by plenty, because, well, this is the main reason why they hate it. But other than that, too overpowered. I'm hoping they don't return this in Black Ops 3. Black Ops 4, sorry. Anyways, the manual comes at the #1 spot. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, leave a like and subscribe. If you want to stay up to date, click the bell. Until then, have yourselves a fantastic day, and I'll see you until my next video.